I would like to say that I saw Billy Idol last night. You know what's weird? The first 2 songs sucked. You know why? Because he's old. You got to warm up. Literally like your bones. The blood got to get flowing. He did, the first song was like Rock the Cradle of Love, which I don't like. That was when he was a crackhead. And then he did Dancing with Myself, which is a very jumpy song. You should be going nuts for that. And he wasn't. He was sort of like, he had those legs. Remember Bobby De Niro in The Irishman?
Yeah.
When he beats the shit out of that guy? Could you pull that up? And Bobby De Niro was CGI'd to look young. And I don't like the way that looks, but it's especially bad in Star Wars. It kind of ruined the new Pee Wee Herman. They get into that uncanny valley where they just look weird. But, ew, gross. I never liked that shit. But anyway, one thing you can't get past is an old man's body. We move different, okay? And look at the way he beats the shit out of this guy. Look at this. Look at this. There it is. There it is. Look at those kicks.
The little girl's more worried about him than
the
other guy.
Hey, De Niro, go beat me up. It's funny when he's like, fuck Trump. I'd like to punch him in the face. Judging by the way you move your body, Mr. De Niro, you can beat me up anytime. I will not fight back. I hope you're not offended if I bring a magazine and I read some articles. I might read some celebrity gossip as you kick the shit out of me. Look at that kick. That was so... Oh, my God, that's so bad.
The little arm.
Dude, go back to his kicking in the head. The acting there with the head going back was pathetic. This is a student film. Watch his head. Oh, you kicked me. Oh, you kicked me. This is an NYU movie. Oh. That's what I do when people stand on my hand. I go, oh. Anyway, I don't want to disparage Saint Billy. He's my idol. He changed my life forever. The song White Wedding altered the trajectory of my life forever. But I gotta say, seeming a little stiff. Dancing with myself. He did fucking 100 Punks though. From
I think this is the exact concert. 922 Capitol Theater, Port Chester.
I was there. That's handy. So he's warmed up now. This is like 2/3 of the way in. But do you see some De Niro in him? Mm. This is not the guy who used to hop. Dude, I appreciate the footage. We're talking about this on the show, so it's very handy. But why didn't you just enjoy the show? Why were you documenting it for us?
He's not the only one. There's those guys too, to the right. Where are their videos?
Oh, everyone was. No, it was crazy. I've been having bad luck going out with my wife these days where I'm inevitably sitting next to a 10. Like we go to some fancy Korean barbecue that's in Koreatown in the top of some high-rise. Woman right there. Fucking half-white flip 10. So I have to keep looking away. And then the woman sitting next to us at this thing. Some white-haired 45-year-old was with like a 30-year-old 10. Look, he still got Steve Stevens.
Nice. You were hoping for that.
I was hoping for that. I got what I had paid for. I got my Generation X. They did the 100 Punks song. We had Steve Stevens.
Where were you standing at?
I was in $150 seats in the balcony.
Okay. But comfy. And you got a good view.
Yes.
Okay. Everybody masked or vaxxed or whatever?
There was barely any masks.
Well, that rules.
And I've been training a lot for this fight, so it's increasing my testosterone, so I'm becoming a real dick to people. And this woman goes, I go, where am I seated here? She works there, and she goes, I can't see that. I don't have my glasses. And I'm like, you can't do your job.
Yeah, that's your job.
You're not. You're no longer qualified.
Tell
to do
that to
your
your
job.
boss.
Look at his weird face. Doesn't he look like a monkey?
It looks like he's got an old man mask on a little bit.
He's an old monkey man.
Man, this guy's right there. This fucking... This guy's in the front row.
I know, eh?
And
Like, this would be
0%
pretty
of
good.
it.
If this was on MTV, you'd go, MTV spent some good money.
Yeah.
He put on a great show. Now I feel terrible. Yes, at the beginning, first 2 songs, he's a little stiff. But, Jesus, he must be 65 years old.
Yeah, what if he sees this and gets hurt?
Oh, now I feel fucking horrible.
Wait, he's got a...
Oh, this was a
water gun?
weird scene. I remember this.
What is this?
I guess he plays a solo to...
Oh, yeah, that sound. That... Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Dude, that's fucking cool. Hell, dude, that fucking rules for some reason.
Yeah, it was great.
I can't even tell you why that
Now I
rules.
hate myself. Now I hate myself.
Trying to jock on Billy.
Fucking the guy's out there, 65 years old, putting on a great show, and I'm like, he could have stretched a little more.
The 10 next to you is just looking at him like, fucking, I would do...
You're not jumping up and down enough. Well, I'm traumatized by seeing the Sonics. The Sonics were a great band in the 60s, kind of pre-punk, surf rock, and I saw them in Brooklyn about 20 years ago when they were 75 years old, and it ruined the Sonics for me, so I'm overly cautious of seeing old performers. But he was great.
When I was a teenager, if you took out a camera and started photographing people, it was just annoying. They'd go, fuck off, stop. There'd maybe be one guy who had a camera in a dark room, but he would go to shows and take pictures of bands. He wouldn't be always catching people on their couch. I mean, I guess there would be some kids who took like photography in high school and they'd have the artsy-fartsy pictures of their friends, but it's everywhere now.
I think it probably has to do with fatherlessness.
And
right?
I think pretending you're a woman in a video game is fucking up the genders, and constant porn. This past year has been a porn festival. Every time you shake hands with someone who works from home, you're shaking hands with penis skin. That guy just beat off. I'm telling you, the amount of wanking, like no wonder, what's his name, Jeffrey Toobin got caught. Everyone's beating off 24 hours a day. Stop it. Get your hands out of your pants, you fucking perverts. You smell like dick cheese. And it's all, I think it's adding to rampant gayness. Like, look at this 1-7. This is the level of faggotry we're experiencing here in New York, post-pandemic, pre-pandemic, too. Wait, what's this? Yeah, there we go. That's Washington Square Park, right by NYU.
They're shooting water in his hiney, yeah.
That's really bad diarrhea.
That's me on my tushy. My tushy bidet.
Yeah. Well, at least he's clean. And then I thought this one was funny, too. This guy is such a diva that he stops for no one. Look out, boys. I'm too sexy for my taser. It's best to right before he gets it. He really gets his stride. There must be times as a cop where you're sort of going. You're like, oh, put your hands behind your back. And then someone goes, "Are you laughing, officer?" "No, I'm trying not to cry." God.